What's up, party people? Today is going to be my July favorites, and before we get into it, I just want to explain my appearance here that I got going on. We are getting ready to go to the beach, so today, which is Friday, I had planned on filming like a bunch of videos today, like 3 different videos, because on Wednesday I promised Aiden, oh, we'll go to the beach Friday if it's nice, because it's literally been raining in Ohio non-stop. You guys know, I've told you over and over and over, I keep freaking bitching about it. But I told Aiden, like, if it's nice Friday, we'll go to the beach. Me being the procrastinator that I am, and like the lazy sit around all day bitch that I am, I was expecting to go like around 3 or 4, and the place that we decided to go to is like it's like a lake, and then they got little, slides and stuff like that. And you can like cook out there and like, pitch a little spot, and you know what I mean. And this morning, Tim was like, bitch, you need to be ready early so we can get a good spot, because it gets filled up really quick. So I was like, what am I gonna film? Do I have time to film? It's like 9:30 right now, and I have like a half an hour. He knows how much I procrastinate, and he's like, I want your ass ready by 10 o'clock so you can go to the store, get our picnic stuff, and then we can go. So that's what's going on. That's why I got my swimsuit on, and I'm looking a mess. I don't wear this much makeup to the beach, but I wear this much makeup to film. So that's what's up with that. So let's get into the favorites. I'm actually going to start with the fails first, because I want to explain my appearance with one of the fails. So you guys know, I've told you before that I use the St. Tropez 3-hour express tan, and I freaking absolutely love that. It is one of the best tanners I've ever used, and it's, for somebody as fair as me, it's very brown based tan. Like, it's not green and it's not red, it's very brown. So for somebody that's super fair like I am, that's what I need. I need something super brown, because I can go really orange really quick, and I can go really green really quick. So I usually apply my St. Tropez about probably like once a week, maybe twice a week. And at the store, we got in this Naked Skin self-tan line. So they have mousses, they have gradual tanners, stuff like that. So I decided to get this because I went on our like website thing, like Ulta has a thing like Sephora where you can go like read reviews and stuff, and I seen somebody say in the reviews that the same company that made this made the Vita Liberata tanner. And I know Casey Holmes is always talking about Vita Liberata all the time, so I was like, I almost bought it, but then I'm like, bitch, you don't need a $60 tanner. Bring it down, come back to reality, stick with your $40 St. Tropez. So I was like, ooh, they have a gradual tanner. I will get this gradual tanning lotion, and I will use this in between me applying my St. Tropez, so that way it lasts longer, right? Yeah, that makes sense, right? So I got this, and I shit you not, at first, when I first put it on, I was like, oh yeah, this is nice. It's not bad. It's a very warm tone tan. It's not orange, but it's a very pretty, like, red toned color, and it makes your skin look really almost like a natural tan would, like that red brown color. So I was like, oh yeah, this is cool. And then as I stopped using it and it started to fade off, this happened. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, like, look at this. I have never had a problem. Look at that. It looks like fucking dirt. I've never had a problem with St. Tropez, ever. Whenever I've ever used it, it has always just, faded off like a normal tan fades off. It's never been like patchy and gross like this. I shit you guys not when I tell you I took a fucking pumice stone to my body to try to exfoliate this shit off, and it will not come off. My legs, I wish I could show you my legs. My legs, one of them is dark. My foot is completely white. Look how white my hands are. Like, look at this right here. Do you see this? It looks like I have freaking alligator skin, and that shit dried my skin up to where it felt like leather. Like, I felt like a fucking 70-year-old woman that has been sitting in her home tanning bed for the past 20 years. You know what I mean? Like, my skin felt and looked like leather. It was fucking disgusting. I'm still going through it. I have to go to the beach today with one leg that's like half tanned because I was taking the pumice stone to it, and then I just got tired of doing it. And like, my foot and like half of my calf is white, and then the rest of it's tan, and then my other leg is like fully tan, and then my other foot is white, like completely white. It's all patchy like this, and I gotta go on fucking beach like that, okay? I am so pissed. Yeah, so this shit, no girl, stay as far away from it as you can. I don't know about the mousse. I haven't tried the mousse, but I'll be damned if I will try the mousse. I thought if I like this, I'll try the mousse, because the mousse is only like 15 or 20 bucks or something. So I was like, if this is good, then the mousse will probably be good too. So I'll try that and maybe save $20 or something. Hell to the no. I will not. I will not. Moving on. The second kind of fail thing that I have is the Angels on Bare Skin. I have heard so many people on YouTube talk about this. I heard Lester Lux talk about this. I heard Manny MUA talk about this. There's a couple other people too, but recently it's been like Katie and Manny. And first off, when Katie described it, she was like, oh my god, the smell, and it smells like I can't even explain how good it smells and blah blah blah. So I'm expecting like some miraculous, because I've never used this before, I've never smelled it before, I've never ran across it when I went to Lush before. Lush for me is just like body products. I never do like face shit there. I don't know why, I just don't. But Angels on Bare Skin, she's like, oh my god, the smell is so good and blah blah blah. So I'm expecting like this miraculous like fucking dust from angel's wings smell, you know what I mean? Just like, and it's not. It's basically smells like bergamot. If you've ever smelled bergamot, it's a very like minty, almost rosemary-ish smell, and it just doesn't smell good. It's a total pain in the ass to do. So basically what you do, it looks crazy, right? Basically what you do is you pull a chunk of this shit out, and then you put it in your hand, and you, oh god, and then it smells like an herb garden, and then you mix it with water, and it basically turns into like this pasty shit, and then you rub it on your face, and you exfoliate, it exfoliates your face, blah 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 blah. The reason why I don't like it is because, for one, I feel like it did not clean my face like my other cleansers do, and for two, I think it fucking broke me out. Because when I was using this, you guys know, I told you that I have been using my Juice Beauty cleanser, and then I had switched to like a Makeup Artist Choice cleanser. I actually switched back to my Juice Beauty because I feel like whenever I don't use that cleanser, I break out. So I am just going to stick with that as my ride or die. I'm going to stay true to my girl. So I feel like this broke me out because I went from using the Juice Beauty one to using this, and I used it for like 2 weeks, and I had like, it started to get acne like all around my chin. If you guys remember, in like a video or two, I said that I had like all these crazy bumps. I thought it was my MAC foundation. I feel like it was this, because now that I'm using my Juice Beauty again, it's all going away. So I don't know, girl, to each his own, but it did not work for me. All right, now that we got all the bad shit out of the way, let's talk about the good shit. Yeah. So first things first is this Stila Soul Palette. Oh my god, I've been using this like every freaking day. Like, I feel like there is nothing in my makeup stash that compares to this. I don't know what it is. I think I do that every time I get a new palette though. Whenever I get a new palette and I'm like, oh my god, I fucking love this palette. Like, I will not use anything else except for that palette for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then I'll get another new one, and then I'll use that up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys do that. I do that though. So this is freaking awesome. It has the color Kitten in it, which I don't know if I mentioned, but that is like my favorite color of life. I love this palette. The colors are just insane. I want to get because I have the Mine one and I have this one, and I want to get, I think it's the body one, not the one with like the purples and stuff, but the one that looks super similar to this. I might get that one too, because these palettes are so good. If you guys have not gotten them, like, jump on that shit, girl, because they are so good. The next thing I mentioned in my haul, and it is just this one Makeup Forever eyeshadow in the color M46. M846. I am going to be doing a tutorial with this, which I plan to do fucking today. But I was like in such a hurry when I was getting ready. I was like, I cannot do like a full, I know I got a full face makeup on right now, but you know what I'm saying? Like I can't do like what I did, the look that I had on in my haul, because just to go to the beach, I'll feel kind of stupid. I might feel a little stupid in this, but you know, fuck everybody. I don't care. I wear makeup to the beach. Anyways, I really don't, but I put it on film. So this eyeshadow, I have been using this in conjunction with the Stila palette like legit every day. Like this, I meant to say these are what I grab when I have to be to work at 8 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, because I can just grab these and like bust out a bomb ass look super quick, like in 20 minutes or less. So I freaking love this shadow. The tone of it is just like life. Next up is something that I also mentioned in my haul, and is this It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Airbrush Perfecting Powder. This has an SPF of 50 in it, so I love the fact that it has an SPF in it and I don't have to worry about putting an SPF on, because I'm not gonna lie, I freaking suck at putting SPF on. I just don't. That's just, I don't do it. I just don't. So I love this. I told you guys in my haul I got this to take to Cedar Point because it had the SPF in it, so I thought I could just dust it on my face all day, and that way my SPF would, you know, continue to work for me. This really, really reminds me of the MAC Studio Fix powder. If any of you guys have ever tried Studio Fix, when you swatch it, like when you feel it, it feels so luxurious that it almost feels like cream. And this powder is the same. It has crazy good coverage. Like I went to the grocery store the other day and I was like, let me just slap some shit on my face before I go get groceries, because that's how I roll. I like to put makeup on when I am out in the public. That's just what I do. It makes me feel good, and that's what I do. So I was like, let me just dust something on my face real quick. This gives you like straight up full coverage, and it looks good. Like it looks really good. It doesn't look powdery or cakey or like too crazy ass matte. It actually really does what it says. Like it airbrushes your skin. I had never used this on its own until that day, and I was like, oh my god, I love it. I'm totally gonna get my lighter shade once all this tanner gets exfoliated off. Because after this experience, I feel like, you guys, I think I'm done with tanner, because this is just like embarrassing. I feel like I look like a dirtball. Like look at me. I basically just look like I'm dirty, and I really don't want to deal with that again. I know it's from this because I've never had that problem with Saint Tropez, but at this point I'm just like, okay, I'm over it. I'm over it. So yeah, the CC blah 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 powder. I can't remember what it's called. Your Skin But Better CC powder. It Cosmetics. Good stuff. All right, moving on. Next thing is another Lush product, and I got this in like a little pack, and the reason why I got it in a little pack is because they have one size of this shit. I should tell you what it is. It is the Rose Argan Body Conditioner. This is like an in-shower body conditioner, and oh my god, I did not think it was going to be as good as it is. They only have one size of this, and it's like a big ass tub, and it's like $35. My friend got it. I took my friend, I need to tell you guys a little story. I know this video is going to be super hella long, but I have to tell you this story because it's freaking hilarious. So I told you guys I went shopping with a friend. Like we went on a little girls trip, went on spa day, and like did all that shit. So I took her to Lush. She had never been to Lush before, so I was like showing her all the bath bombs and showing her this and that. The guy that was helping us was like the cutest guy of life. He was like this teeny little guy with these tiny little short shorts, and I swear to God, like it could have been a Saturday Night Live skit, because he was freaking hilarious. So he's like showing us this, showing us that, and she ends up picking up the Rose body conditioner, and she's like, oh my god, that smells really good. And he's like, oh yes honey, that is an in-shower conditioner, give me your hand and let me show you. So she's like, oh my god, yes, I need this, because she used to buy another in-shower conditioner, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so she buys this, takes it home. I hadn't used it yet. I bought the little pack because he's like, oh, we do have this little pack. Because I was like, I am not about to spend $35 on a tub of that shit when I've never used it. Yes, it makes my hand feel soft, but I have like super dry skin, so I didn't know if it was gonna make me feel greasy or, you know, whatever. I just wasn't ready to drop $35 on it, because at that point when we looked at it, my bill was already up to $85, so I was like, I'm good. Yeah, so she takes it home, she uses it, she texts me and says, oh my god, I freaking love this Lush stuff. This is fucking amazing. My whole house smells like this stuff. And she says, my husband got home. When her husband got home, he told her he stepped into the door and immediately got, you know, excited. And like runs and like jumps into bed with her, because like he got home late, runs and like jumps into bed with her, and she's like, oh, I'm tired or whatever. And he's like, I don't even want to do anything, I just want to smell you. Like, that is how good it smells. It smells so good. If you like the smell of rose, because this makes your whole freaking house, oh god, it's almost like a rose perfume. It's not just straight up rose, there's like a perfume. Oh, Jesus, I need to get the big tub. That's basically where I was going with that. I need the big tub of Rose Argan Body Conditioner, and so do you, because it's good stuff. It does make your skin feel super hella soft too, and the scent stays on your body for a really long time. Okay, last up is, of course, I showed you guys this in my haul, and I have it on my face right now. If you can't tell, bitch is looking nice and dewy. It is this Champagne Pie by Jaclyn Hill. I know you're sick of hearing it, because so am I, but do you see my face? I'm super glistening and shiny. I'm gonna go to the grocery store and people are gonna stare at me and be like, bitch, are you hot? Do you need a fan? Because you look like you're sweating your ass off. And I'll be like, no, I'm really hot. I like my hot. Okay. So I don't know if it is because I have never owned a Becca highlighter before, or if it's just this particular highlight. You guys tell me, do any of you guys own the Becca highlighters? Because I feel like once I have this, I'm like, do I need more? Do I need them? Because I always thought I don't need them, you know, whatever, like I'm not gonna spend fucking $40 on a highlight, even though I spent $40 on this one, but like I told you guys, the guy talked me into it. But do I need more Becca highlighters? Like, are the rest of them as good as this? Because if they are, I feel like I need them, because I truly, honestly feel like once I get to my palest state, which I am about an NW 15 in MAC, which this year I'm probably going to be going to NC because the NW is just way too pink. I don't know if they changed the formula or what, or maybe my skin changed. I don't know. Anyways, I'm like an NC 15 in MAC. I think this is going to be like too gold for my skin. So Moonstone, I heard, is a good one for pale people. So do any of you guys have Moonstone? And if you do, let me know, because I want to try it and see what it is like for my bod. Anyways, I need to get going. This lasted way longer than I thought it was going to, and Tim's gonna kick my ass if I do not get to the store and get our stuff so we can get a spot at the beach. So anyways, hope you guys like this video. If you like favorites, give me a thumbs up so I know to keep on continuing to do them. What have you guys been liking this month? Because I would like to know that, because you guys know, as I say, every month I like to buy all the things. So let me know what you guys have been digging, and I think that's it. I think that's all I got to say. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you are not. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat if you please, and I will catch you guys in my next one.